Yeah, we only played 6 or 7. Yeah, it's amazing how quickly like you get used to that. You know? Yeah.
Not as good. Yeah. All right. Enjoy. Thanks so much.
Yes, thank you, sir. How you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
You're admiring my 1910 A1 scope here. This sets your azimuth. And this is the sight that would go on the side of the 155 millimeter GPF. It's on the M6 sight base and has the M8 sight on here. So this would be used to find where the barrel's going to go and stuff. And it's set up now at the aiming stakes over here. So that's always a fixed position. Anytime we need to get back to exact where we were, we'd go back with the sight to there. So whenever you move the gun, so when you're shooting, you don't move the sight, you move the gun, and it keeps there. This is an aiming rule here. This is used in conjunction with the M8 sight. Let's say you can't set your targets up through the normal azimuth things, so now you look through here at your target, the sight sits up to the point here, and then you take this, and then you follow the ship going down, and then when you get to the ship, you say fire, and they fire on that because the gun will follow your point all the way. Yeah.
Simple. Simple.
Oh, yeah, I know it's something. I don't think about it when I'm walking over the lawn. Oh, no, the old guard there.
Very adamant he wants me to go to school and
No.
be more biology, so that's what I went for. Or to get a job, though, isn't it?
Ron?
Sounds like you got a great dream location.
We're busy. This is the
highlight kind of stuff I get to do guys, the rest of the time.
This is a spotting scope. Yes. We're acquiring targets.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The United States Army Military District of Washington, under the command of Major General Shepard J. Bradenkamp, is proud to present the United States Army Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps. Since 1960, the Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps has carried on the Army tradition of excellence, acting as the official escort to the President of the United States. The Corps wears uniforms patterned after those of General Washington's Continental Army. In order to be easily identified, military musicians wore the reverse colors of their assigned regiment. At that time, American infantry soldiers wore blue coats with red facings. Thus, the musicians wore red coats with blue facings. During the Revolutionary War, sounds of the fife, bugle, and drum could be heard across the battlefield as brave soldiers fought for our nation's independence. Culture musicians harness the unifying power of music's rounded fruits, express cultural identity, and not a popular year of sword pride, buglers Abel Benson also rose down the alarm. Luke also served as a vibrant.
Supposed to be another demonstration or not?
There will be another one tomorrow.
Thanks.
A female bugler from Michigan disguised herself as a fight in the American Civil War under the alias Rick Martin. Alexander Johnson, a drummer and Civil War veteran, brought back music to his community by establishing a drum and bugle. Social musicians have been influential in shaping our nation's history. We wanted to highlight their individual contributions and recognize their selfless service.
by a sidearm.
I got a sidearm. I got a old 1851 revolver.
Okay, cool. Hey, but you don't really I'm actually writing a database software for that. I'm actually writing a database. All that.
So many different
Yeah, record and so forth. I just gotta get the database stored. Writing an
These displays show some of the different state defense forces. Only 23 states out of all 50 have a state defense force. All their constitutions authorize one, but not everybody has one. So it shows, you know, like some of the different states that have them or had. Missouri, Indiana, this is Ohio. California's big. Georgia's very big. Texas is huge. Blizzards, you know, big snowstorms, or civil unrest, or something like that.
High compression engine.
Not so much.
Hello and welcome to Canada.
Right like that. Look at her face, right? They make it pronounce the word.
Pronounce it correctly.
Bon appetit, but you are not Canadians, no?
No. I remember you last year, yeah.
I'm always here. So you're only here or tank farm, other places?
Oh yeah, we go.
D-Day, Ahaya,
We don't do Conneaut. We don't do that
Kenya.
because it's the same weekend as the Warriors Day Parade in Ontario, which we're always invited to represent the first Canadian Territory. But we do Reading Air Show, and this year they're having a museum opening for Wheels of Liberation, so we've been invited to that.
Oh yeah. When is opening?
What's that?
When Wheels of Liberation? When is opening?
When's Wheels of Liberation? That's a good question. Give me a second.
Miroslav is supposed to be here, but I didn't see him yet.
Somebody said he was here early.
He's supposed to be.
So give me a second, I'll pull it up and see if I can find it.
I will find out.
Yeah, no problem.
It's good. Because it took a little bit long for him.
Yeah, bit of a drive. Of course, we live about. I'm only 30 minutes away from Miroslav Museum. Wheels of Liberation grand opening is June 28th to the 30th.
Oh, great. Good for me.
A couple weeks after Reading.
That's great. I will come. This is a British design. Commander knife.
Oh, yeah? Yep. Issued to all airborne troops.
Professionals have it small and narrow. Americans have.
Well, the Americans have a M3 fighting knife. There's one in that box. My father-in-law carried.
Yeah, it's like Kabar.
I'm a Marine, so K-bar is my thing.
Oh, Kabar.
I do love K-bar.
Russian knives, they were always smaller. Same shape, only
Yeah.
maybe even shorter.
How about that?
Oh. If I missed Miroslav, it... Oh. What's going on there? Something is going on. Oh, thank you. Fort Mott, September. You're not going to New Jersey, Fort Mott.
No, we don't do that.
September.
Although maybe down the road.
Fort Loudon, Pennsylvania.
Where?
Fort Loudon, Pennsylvania.
I don't do that one. This is another event that weekend.
Okay, thank
Although
you.
we should because it's close.
Thanks.
Who knows? We may.
Yeah, it's the same event, military of all ages. July or something. August. Thank you.
Take care now.
Yeah, see you next time.
All right.
Because he's from Washington.
Yeah, Frank had one. Hers are nice.
These are all 1968 Tom White. Vietnamese had a very different culture than we do. They ate different food. They had different standards of hygiene. So they smelled a lot different than we did. So if you want to open that one up, see if you can identify what that is just by how it smells.
Oh, I know exactly who it is.
Good, how are you?
How you doing?
Oh, great, how are you?
Good. Good.
So it's Vietnam time, right?
It is.
The late 60s.
The school we're portraying is from 1968.
Guys carried like M16s and some car scenes. We have a lot of these car teams.
Please. This is also baloney too.
The Vietnamese Montyard tribesmen and using green race squads. Love them because they're like, that's my size. The average height is about 5 feet tall at this point for the Vietnamese. In the south, about 5'1" for Vietnamese. In the north, they're a little taller. Closer to China, you get more ethnic Chinese.
Yeah, their sandals are up.
Vietnamese are very small people. Like he's bigger than the average Vietnamese guy. train them on the best ideas, they just send it back. These guys are like, whatever that out. Yeah. Just go ahead, guys. How's it going?
Great, how are you? Now you stick mostly with special forces.
Yeah, well, tank farm's done now, so no more Russian stuff, no more French stuff. So, you know.
Interesting. Politics changed.
No, it's that his kids took over, and the kids just want to open the museum. But what are you gonna do? Sad. So do you know what you tracking what this is for?
I don't know, suspension for training probably.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
for suspension system.
Yep. So this will be used for helicopter extractions if I can get the damn thing down. So it's helicopter extractions. Oh, damn it. How is it stuck? I don't know why it's stuck. But the idea is that they would drop the Bertles to somebody wearing the extraction harness, and this extraction harness integrates directly into your web gear.
It's for extraction.
Yep. So you see how there's those two little things that are taped up on the bottom? Those are the leg pieces. So all I have to do to be ready to go is rip the tape and clip them into the two clips underneath the canteen pouches on either side, and I'm ready to go. So I always have this on me, so if I'm hurt, someone can do this for me in about 2 seconds. It doesn't require any fine motor skills, so I can do this to myself even if I've been shot. Like, I can be bleeding out and probably still manage to clip a couple of clips. And that's really the idea behind this, is simplifying the way that we extract people from hot LZs and make it so that we don't have people falling out of these things and dying. Because that was historically the problem, was that they might get the guy out of harm's way, but he's got a 2-hour helicopter ride, and if someone's been injured and they lose consciousness, if you have a Swiss seat, so imagine like you have rope, and you tie rope, around one leg, around the other leg. This takes time. This takes fine motor skills. You got to know how to tie knots. And then once you're doing it, you got to hold on to it, because if not, your center of gravity is going to flip you upside down, and you're going to fall out of your leg holes, and then you're going to fall to your death. So the idea is to try to mitigate some of the danger associated with helicopter extractions, and do that as easily as possible and as with minimal invasiveness. Like this, even with the legs clipped up, it's not super uncomfortable. It's only really when you're up in the air that it's you're wearing a climbing harness. But
Interesting. And this is for training.
yes, so the entire display is.
Big thing. Hi.
Thanks for you.
How are you today?
Oh, great.
Well, I'm excited about Wednesday. I really like Joe McGill, so I'm excited to see him here.
Yeah.
He's a
What's
fun
supposed to be there?
So that's
Just water.
for doing laundry.
Laundry.
So these are your laundry bats, and so you actually will beat the clothes with it. And you got to collect the water for the laundry.
Thanks. Oh, yeah.
Any minute now.
I don't pay much just in time. I feel like I'm at Costco.
There's more.
I figured there had to be something more.
How long did it take to cook the meat?
That was about 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours, okay.
And did you have to constantly rotate?
Not constantly. Every 20, 30 minutes.
But she's clearly part of it. So when my collar comes back, I don't want to take it out and do this. She wants to see it. Yeah, well, she
Ideally, it would be a lot higher. See, when the armholes are like that. Yeah, that's where it would be. Here, step over there. We'll get that you in front of the camera.
Okay.
Bacon? Better bring some pigs. Like goat cheese?
Pigs, other cheese.
2 out of 3. They brought goats. They brought goats on the boats.
You know what else they can get from besides just meat?
Well, once you get the milk, then you can make milk and cheese out of the milk. I like Hey, how are you doing, sir?
Great, how are you?
So much better than
What's here?
Welcome to the dining room. Which is secretaries and staff. Eating, drinking, filling out paperwork. So it's nice to have a home office. So. And settling disputes. I want my cow back. Let's give me back my coup. To the galleys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
And this?
I should have brought that with me. This is his spot.
Well, we have plenty of everything.
Thank you very much.
Sit here in the cool shade, the breeze blowing through.
Yeah, that's cross street. This is great. This works. It works.
Works? It works. Works.
Yeah. My Scottish accent. It works. It works.
The Brooklyn
Wrong time for me.
Now, Miriam, I did confirm that you guys are good in October at Wake for the Shoemaker Conference.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I will tell you, we are a geriatric group, so there's nothing to fear.
In the library, so you got elevators and.
Yeah. It's, but I mean, you know, it's not.
Yeah, it's
like
not a wild group. It's
Hey there.
And this is...
So this is a surgeon's case.
Looks like it doesn't change through the centuries. Because there is a kit over there for 1400s. Looks absolutely identical. 1400s, 1600s, 1900s.
Probably so many ways to perform some of these procedures.
Probably the same.
We'll have to start hanging with you guys. It's pretty
So this is a surgeon's case.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Well, surgeons came to Virginia on the first expedition. These reproductions are examples of the instruments they brought. Like a syringe, also known as an enema.
Oh, you picked the right one.
Supposed to be.
Come on, right?
Yeah, have a long sea voyage. You have a long sea voyage, and the sailors are subsisting on ship's biscuit and salted meat for weeks.
Supposed to be replica.
Okay.
Or not.
They're eating lunch in there.
Monsters.
Yeah, go peek them. So you can get some food off them. Look, see how they're dressed and see what they're eating, McKinley.
Oh wait, it is a real lunch?
Yeah. It's for,
Nothing's fake here.
It's for observation, isn't it? Going straight back, I'll try again.
There's also a ramp off the back porch for you.
Now. Mighty cold.
Yeah, they were real funny.
Maybe not.
They're actors now playing, they live every day.
Look, yeah. What happened? Oh, okay.
But mostly Michelle, the
make armor. You go up, I think some of the World War I guys had some of the French armor. They continue to make armor and they'll stop around. But it's so heavy, no one wants to wear it because you're just so small in the battlefield.
Yeah. And the other thing is that by 1700 there are people, rifles are coming in common use. They're not in common use in the military because with a round ball you have to wrap a catch around it so it fits tightly in the rifle. You can't hammer it down with a ramrod. Whereas with one of these I do nothing fast. Throwing my powder, dropping a round ball, whatever, with a ramrod.
So it's also 1600.
Hi.
Still in use?
Yeah, so you have occasionally around Europe a handful of irregular forces like a border reaper, someone that might have grabbed. It's effectively Grandpappy's old armor out of the attic. Here at Jamestown especially, the company is trying to turn a profit. And when they get here, they realize the Spanish threat, while still present, isn't as immediate as the Powhatans using stone bone tipped arrows. So buying barrels of really cheap outdated mail from the depths of the Tower of London is going to be extremely cost effective.
So your rifles,
and I quite like it because in the summertime, those breast and backplate sets get really, really hot. Steam you about like a dumpling. My mail agrees. If I can catch even the slightest little gust of air through, I get cooled off quite nicely.
So, but mails, they were manufactured at that time, 1600s, or it was
not really manufactured.
Older.
Not really manufactured, but they had it from the 14 and 1500s. I think like the medieval time.
Medieval time.
But they had them extra laying around, not really being used. Because in Europe they have muskets right now, and so no one's wearing this in a European battlefield. But it's laying around in the Tower of London, and the king says, "This is cheap stuff, and make money with it."
The armorers, that being said, would still know how to make modifications, basically tailoring it for the individual as needed, or reuse old bits for maybe waiters to cover up gaps.
Remember that picture of Marilyn Monroe in the 70s?
Yes, but there are some evidence that British officers in India, 1800s, they still use it underneath.
It is also the situation as well, because this is fine and all for against Native American arrows, but against a musket ball from a Spanish force, this is not really useful at all. He will get more hurt with this one than with it all. And so in India, like the British officers you were talking about, I'm not sure what the situation was, but
I think in the 1800s that's going to be against shrapnel.
Yeah.
You get old generals that fought in the Mexican
Caucasians, Russian Empire in Georgia, at least there are photographs from late 1800s. They still use small metal shields still and mails.
It's also effective
the whole harness.
Swords and whatnot.
Maybe it was more traditional kind of outfit, but
it could have been. I'm not the most well informed on that part of the world or time period. So
nobody knows for sure. There are pictures and no evidences.
Huh, that's interesting.
Plus archaeological discoveries, there are mails.
There are a lot of things that come into
Enthusiasts, one of the places in Caucasus, they found battlefield, which was probably not visited after the battle. Full of bones, full of weapons. Nobody collected weapons thereafter. Maybe 1 foot or 2 feet deep. Science nobody cares about. Nobody knows what is this. There is no evidence in history. It could be early 1800s, could be because it's called arms, sabers, mails.
But it is also
it could be any century.
It is also hard to date things that are in an open well.
Yeah, but sabers are not. I mean, it's rusty, but still in one piece. And historians and Russian archaeologists, they find from time to time battlefield places without any records in history. Nobody knows what is this, when it happened.
Yeah, there's always this bit of an interesting mystery.
And there are many of such places. Like, it's like in official history there were wars. In real life there were many more.
Yeah, little skirmishes and fights here and there that no one ever wrote down.
So think we're going to
Like this, guys at the 13th Legion out there.
like what trading warriors.
Thank you, sorry for a long talk. Thank you for your job.
Yeah, against Neolithic, Dark Ages is high tech. Which is why you see people running around looking like Vikings in this period. In Virginia.
You escaped before I feel caught you last and hard. I take it the chickens were left.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I figure they'll be, especially with their nice run that they've got now, they'll be fine for the weekend.
Hello.
Just want to make
Welcome
sure
to
not
the guardhouse.
All right. Folks, come on, welcome.
You folks have any questions?
What's blacksmith? No, sir. Blacksmiths, contrary to popular belief, did not make weapons. If it sounds like I have a little bit of heat behind that, I'm a swordsmith.
And so this is
I don't repair tools.
this vest. It's also kind of armor, protective vest, or it comes under armor, or
Yeah, this is armor. This is called a jack of plates. These are small steel plates that have been sewn inside of like canvas, basically dubbed.
Тут brigantine it was called in Europe, no?
It develops from brigantine. So these overlap. Brigantine, the plates are typically bigger and side by side. So this is a related armor, but a little bit further down the timeline.
It's heavy, probably, right? No?
Not compared to like the breast and back, the steel armor behind me. No, this is much more lighter and much more flexible. Perfect for a musketeer.
Can have their armor ready 24/7.
It was much, yeah, it was in use before this full armor plate.
They're using that over here too. So a lot of that armor, some of it's being worn by musketeers, but a lot of it's being worn by the guys who would carry the big spears here, the pikes, or they would carry, I don't know if there's one here, a big round shield called a target. And their job would be to form basically an old style shield wall, and then we would fire over top as musketeers. There's shield breaks, and that's what we're trying to do.
Shield?
Well, there's a wooden shield.
Taking a little bit of break.
But they would have had basically that, but as steel.
Well, yeah.
See, this is another armor.
Yeah, there's like that. It's quilted armor, so it's basically the same idea as what I'm wearing, but it's heavily padded. So both of these styles will stop arrows, not so much musket balls. So as long as we're fighting the natives, we're fine. If we come against Europeans, we might be in some trouble.
Large-scale demonstration.
Yeah, but full armor, European plates, late medieval times, so they stopped musket bullets. But they were it's almost half-inch.
Well, they do have
very heavy.
Well, they do have proofed armor, like plate armor. So it would be shot, and you would look to see what size round it had been hit with and at what range. So you would know, like say, 75 caliber at 50 yards. So you would know it'd be proof against that shot, that 75 caliber round at 50 yards.
The 4 o'clock.
But again, it's be very heavy. So as a musketeer, I don't want to have to wear that. I'd rather wear an older, lighter style of armor.
Yeah, and the other thing is this being a commercial enterprise, obsolete is cheap.
Oh.
I somehow, right now,
You are here every year? Or?
Some of these guys are here pretty much every day.
Actually, I got one right here.
Any other events like Fort Loudon, Fort Motna?
So Fort Loudon is not far from where I'm from. I'm from Pennsylvania. So Fort Loudon would actually be 18th century. So you're fast forwarding a couple hundred years. That was Loudon, I believe, was built for the French and Indian War.
Yeah, but now they have a similar event. Military fall ages.
Yes, they do. Yeah,
September something or August maybe.
I think the Fort Loudon timeline is in May.
Maybe.
Timeline is May. Their 12 years ago, their market fair was in late June.
Late June.
They do something in September up there.
Yes, I can't remember what it is.
I can't either.
So far I know, next weekend there is a 1600 event. 1600 tactics or something.
I don't know.
Minor event or like training or something.
For here or for up at Fort Loudon?
No, Fort Loudon.
Oh no! Hey, yeah. So next weekend, Fort Loudon is School of the 17th Century Soldier. We will teach people how to do this.
You will be there?
I will be there.
Oh,
yes.
I will come. My friend is coming.
Okay, I will look for you then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember School of Musketeer in '95 was where I first learned the match law.
Yeah.
And then the next month I was here for my first landing day. And then following year in '96 I wound up teaching canon.
Well, thank you. See you next time.
I'll look for you next weekend.
Thanks.
around the hemlocks to get the bark off the trees. It's called the tan bark.
Hello, how are you? Pardon me, let me slip past.
Good, how are you? What is here?
Living quarters for a group of what you would have called the gentlemen adventurers. The men who, well, in many ways, the men who built the British Empire. The kind of men who go and conquer new lands for their king and their country. What's funny is how many people say, oh yeah, gentlemen, that means you were rich. Like, Hernando Cortez was a gentleman, but he was not rich until he conquered Mexico. And once he conquered the Aztecs and got all the gold, then he was pretty well to do.
Gentleman is a strange word. Gentle means gentle, not tough.
In the 17th century, in the Middle Ages, they believed that cruelty was a feature of character weakness. But yet, let's face it, most people who go around punching other people, pushing other people around, do so because they're not really a courageous individual. You'll usually find a courageous individual going, excuse me, to the giant man, excuse me, but I think you should pick on someone your own size, that kind of. And let's face it, that's the kind of people we work with in the world. Which is something that, you know, the United States was trying to play that role in the 1940s. How well did we do? Well, you know, that was a goal.
Thank you.
Now these guys coming to Virginia, they talk a pretty good game about, you know, doing wonderful, good things for the Indians. We're going to bring in the English economy so that now, instead of having to make everything you own, now as a subject of the British Empire, you're good at making canoes. Well, you just make canoes, and then you buy your shares from somebody else. And that the idea being is that we, like today, you know, you don't have to make everything. You just make one thing, make it well, get paid for it, and support yourself by doing the one thing you do best. So, for instance, a lot of people go over to visit our blacksmith. They're like, oh, there's the blacksmith. This kid, you know, this guy made everything. And you're like, no, he didn't. Blacksmith specializes in making broken tools work again. That's his specialty. And so I'll have people, I'm working on, so you're the blacksmith. And I was like, does it look like a blacksmithing? I'm making armor. And we're like, well, that's what blacksmiths do. I'm like, armorers do.
Oh, wow.
And then you make the walls.
The time it took me to learn how to make armor left me no time to learn how to do blacksmithing because, you know, that's just too much to learn. Now, there are people in this world who have like 3 master's degrees in totally different subjects. I assume they're brilliant and maybe might lack a little focus. Whatever the case.
Okay.
It's not something I could do.
Yep. Yep, the English brought it with them, and it's all over the place.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. But you can see the nice hollow stems that it provides.
Okay.
So it creates a little insulation as well as getting the water.
Lighter.
Thank you.
Because it's hollow.
Their family has traditionally been Dutch. So they're England's like us. English.
That's what they do.
And that's amazing.
He's 2 years old, so I have lots of years with him. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
So this is
We're from Massachusetts.
Are you learning about
Pilgrim Museum.
Did you learn about the Mayflower?
No? Well, I went there.
Massachusetts.
Just finished our medieval times unit. Oh, okay. We got to role play as
Any questions?
I did.
See anything that intrigues you?
Well, eventually we learn about the Mayflower.
So how's your day going?
But pilgrims arrived later. They were not first settlers.
No.
Pilgrims.
No, they came after
13 years after those guys.
It wasn't even the first, second or third attempt, it was the fourth attempt, so they had other attempts before here.
Oh, thanks. Plymouth.
Massachusetts. Yep. Most of our members are from Plymouth. We're oddballs. We're out in Western Mass. So. I went the other way. I went from Mass. I lived in Massachusetts. So.
Back to the snow.
Yeah. Or well, not much of it this year, but
Still cold.
yeah.